What's up, guys? Been working on these two rigs right here. We have the Traxxas Trx-4, another Trx-4. We have the HPI Venture body going on. Now, the first thing I did was order from SCALERFAB one of these front bumpers. It was sort of a direct fit, but we're looking at quite a big gap right here in the front. Either I'm gonna have to lower this body more so it can meet the bumper, or I'm gonna have to go ahead and fab some type of block right here to go ahead and raise this, because I don't like that big gap between here. But it sits pretty straight with this bumper. It looks all right. I need a rear bumper for this one. That's the stock, I believe that's a stock Traxxas bumper. I got a hold of SCALERFAB right here, but this bumper is not gonna work. This one's for the Trx-4. That one's not gonna work on this one, so I'm currently looking for a rear bumper on this one. Other than that, we went ahead and cut this area right here so that it sits pretty flush with the tire, doesn't rub. Raise these guys up a little bit. I use a little bit longer screws right here on the rock sliders, and then I went ahead and put a piece of rubber tubing right there to go ahead and raise it up, so that's actually a little adjustable. Depends on the body. So that one's pretty good. Now this one right here, the first thing, this is the 91 Toyota 4Runner body. I try to lift up this front bumper a little more so that it sits higher, because it was pretty low, but it looks like I'm gonna need to raise it up more. I wanted to cut the bumper right here, so right below the lights I wanted to cut it, and I wanted this bumper to be flush up here. I put one of the Trx-4 bumper mounts and I reversed it so that I can raise up the bumper, because the bumper was pretty low. So I reversed the mount, I got it a little higher, but it's gonna need to be a little bit more higher than that. So I'm still working on how I'm gonna get this bumper to go up a little higher so it can have a better approach angle from this area. This is the SCALERFAB rear bumper right here for, I believe this is for the Trx-4. It might be for the Axial SCX10. I'm gonna double check, and then I'll go ahead and put the little picture in the link on the bottom. But I had to go ahead and fab some plastic pieces because the bar was sitting, the bumper brackets were coming out of this area right here. Obviously I needed them to be a lot lower so that it can fit. I got a nice good fit in here. Nice corner. I think I'm gonna hit the rear tire, so I might need to cut the bumper, cut that bar a little bit. Maybe I'll push it back a hair. But I know that if I push it back, I'm gonna mess up my departure angle. Well, it's almost no angle right there. But basically I wanna build this as a crawler. So if I need to cut this little bar right here, I will. I don't wanna have to push this bumper back out. I went ahead and did the same thing I did with this one on the rock sliders. I put longer bolts, and then I put a rubber tubing in there so that you can go ahead and sort of torque it down and it gets lower, or you could leave it loose and have it higher. So I masked it so that it kind of sits with the body right there. I had to cut the rear bumper body right here to cut it higher so that this bumper could go ahead and look flush. Other than that, I gotta lift up the front bumper. I gotta find a rear bumper for this one, and I gotta go take them trailing and see how they do. Stay tuned.